Well, good morning, you guys. This is Crystal from Homemaking on the Homestead, and today I'm going to take you along for a grocery haul. So this is my first grocery haul for the month of February. I did a first of the year grocery haul back in January, and my goal was to not have to do a big grocery haul until February, and that is how it's worked out. Let's see, I've been to the grocery store I think maybe twice, and all I did was pick up some milk, a few fresh veggies, and a little bit of fruit. And like I said, I did that twice. So I haven't actually, which I should do for these grocery hauls, come up with like this is the monthly total, but I will work on that for the next time. So anyway, today I am going to take you on what is my big first haul of February, and I like to take you guys right along with me from the trip out the door until we get back. When I am done, I have all the groceries laid out and all the prices for you. I went to Winco and I went to Costco. I am going to share with you my totals for each of those stores and what my grand total was at the end of the video. And also, let me know how my prices compare to what you are paying. Are you seeing prices going up? Are you seeing them come down? Are they staying about the same? I'm actually seeing a little bit of all of that. So let me know and approximately where you are. You don't have to be specific, but let me know where you are. I'm in the Pacific Northwest in Washington State, and so you're getting prices from my little corner of the world. So let me know where you are and what kind of prices you're seeing and how they compare to mine. All right, you guys, let's get shopping. So we left home kind of early in the morning to head out of the mountains, and the sun was shining, which was really beautiful. And there was just not a whole lot of traffic out, so that was kind of nice. And our first stop for the day was to go to Winco. I began by getting my produce. They had Roma tomatoes under $1 a pound, which was the first time I'd seen that in a while. I am just showing you prices of things. I'm not really kind of lingering too much on it. I just want to give you guys an idea of what I'm paying for things. I had a lot of fruits and vegetables to get because we were pretty much completely out. And so, of course, that's the first stop when you walk into most grocery stores, I do believe. So anyway, you can kind of get an idea here of what I'm paying for my fruits and vegetables right now. I also needed to restock my pantry with a few items, and sugar was one of those. I'd used up quite a bit with my Christmas baking, and of course it's our treat to always get ourselves some sushi because we love sushi. Anyway, and I did not buy any meat, but I just once again went through and kind of gave you guys an idea of what meat prices are going for at Winco right now. I didn't have a whole lot of dairy to get other than a gallon of milk. My husband's a big milk drinker. I rarely drink any of it. And on the eggs, they had 18 count eggs available. They had 60 count, 5 dozen, which was actually less than what I got last time. But there were no 12 packs of eggs, no 1 dozen eggs. We got some frozen corn on the cob because we like to throw that on the barbecue once in a while when we do barbecue, and it's just nice to have it on hand. And some hamburger buns. I was completely out of those. At that point, it was time to pay for our groceries. As I've shared before, Winco is a bag-your-own grocery store. And so I was attempting to try to get some pictures of me getting the groceries into the bag, which is kind of hard to do that and film it all at the same time. So that was my best shot at it. But at this point, it was time to head out and load up our groceries. Our first stop for that day had actually been Home Depot. So we had brought our van so that my husband is working on a project and he had room for all his stuff. We also grabbed our great big cooler and were able to get all of our groceries in there so they're not rolling around while we're driving. And our next stop at that point was Costco. I'm almost completely out of avocado oil, so I needed to pick up some of that, and the same was the case for the coconut oil. I was almost out of that, so I grabbed that. I also needed to pick up some Better Than bouillon. I really enjoy this a whole lot more than the powdered type bouillon. I do keep that on hand for those times when I need it, but it was definitely time to restock that. I needed 4 pounds of butter, which it looks like the price of butter had come down a little bit. Ranch dressing, because we eat a whole lot of salads, so I grabbed a bottle of that. The sour cream you see here in my cart is actually for my daughter, not for me. I do not buy it in that big of a containers. The only vegetables that I buy at Costco are typically the lettuce and the mushrooms, because they have the best price and usually I can say the best quality. I also needed to get a couple baguettes and to go with my dinner plans, and then at that point it was time to check out and head back out to the car and head back home. It takes us about 45 minutes to drive home, which is why we always bring an ice chest for our food. And as you can see, most of that sunshine that we were enjoying that morning was all over, but we headed back up into the mountains and it was still a lovely drive home. Once we got home, I laid out all of my groceries that I purchased, and these are all the items that I got from Costco. So I try to give you all the individual prices and the sizes of each package so that you get an idea of what I have been paying for my items. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I would love to know how my prices are comparing to yours and what you're paying for some key items. And that wraps up Costco's, and my grand total was $205.17. And now these are the items that I purchased at Winco. And that wraps up Winco, and my total there was $62.96. So there you have it. Now you know what I got and what kind of prices I paid. I will say I did actually better this time than I did last time. I did forget at Winco to take a picture of my 5-pound bag of potatoes, which cost me $2.48. I think I got pretty much everything else. Oh, Costco I had gotten some baguettes that did not get into the video. My husband helps me put groceries away, and sometimes he's putting stuff away and I haven't got the picture yet. So anyway, my baguettes, let's see if I can put, yes, I got 2 of them for $5.99. I would have to say in this grocery haul, I had more convenience foods than what I would typically buy. February has been a really busy month, and it's going to continue to be busy, and so they had a few things on sale and a few things that just looked good. The problem with going grocery shopping when before you've eaten anything, right? It's like, oh, that looks good. Anyway, so I did end up with a few more convenience foods than what I would normally buy, but that's life. I usually try to always cook everything from scratch, but you know, you got to have those things set aside once in a while. Okay, that's what I keep looking down at is my receipts here. In total for both stores, I spent $268.13. So I think that's not too bad, considering my goal now will be not to go back to the store other than for the quick run for some fruits and vegetables, but not to go back until probably mid-March at some point. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my grocery haul. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That really helps my channel. And leave a comment below. Let me know what prices are looking like for you. And even what you're spending per month and how many people you're feeding. That would be interesting. And like I said, I will try to get all those numbers together next time so I can give you kind of a rundown of what I've spent in January and in February and in March. All right, you guys, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.